take off a couple of heads a night. Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. How can I fuck on my energy? Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please. I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV. Welcome to episode 95 of the Nerds of Culture podcast. You knew that.
I was gonna say it right there with you.
It's like I was testing you. I was testing you. That's what that was. See, this was jokes.
Like, Robo, why don't you tell us? I'm always the one that tells us. Well, I mean, actually, and start talking and be like, this is YouTube, the last one we did. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my ADHD and time dilation and all this stuff, but does it feel to you that when we do one, it feels like forever since we last did it?
Yeah,
it's like, dang, it's been a while. How have you been? You know what the problem is?
What's that?
I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is me.
I need to hear
Arc.
this.
Let's see. What do we have? So, Jump Shipper or Jump Space, like whatever that game's called, right?
Oh yeah, Arc Raiders.
Arc Raiders. Hey, you guys getting that? Yeah. Battlefield 6. Yeah, hell yeah. I actually did. I think I. And then my ass, like, let me get a little bit of Kingdom Come 2 in. I'm just gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna hit him up.
This guy.
12 hours later.
I mean, you know what? I respect it because, oddly enough, because, if you tuned in by this point, you saw that, we're going to be talking about The Witcher Season 4. And as what always happens whenever a new season of Witcher comes up, I'm always like, you know what? I think I'm going back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw you. I saw it. I meant to hit you up.
I'm going back in.
I was so happy. Saw a little notification come up. It went, Blerd Without Fear playing Witcher 3.
Dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's like, it never fails. It never, like, literally every time that a new, like, when it happened with the first season, happened with the second season, happened with the third season, and it happened with this season. Like, it's matter of fact, even when they release, because they've released like some animated stuff and like some spin-off stuff in between seasons, and even when they do that shit, I'm kind of like,
yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
It's like, yeah, I'm about to go out here, I'm about to get these coins.
But this time,
coins.
But this time you're gonna stick with it, and you're gonna beat the whole thing and everything.
Well, see, that's the funny thing. So I'm gonna tell you how sick with it I was. I didn't 100% Witcher 3 when it first came out, but like I was pretty damn close to it. Like I no-life the fuck out of that game.
Yes.
And then when but by the time the DLC for the game, like the two DLC packs they did, like was it Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, by the time those came out, the thing that typically well, it's not even that. No, the thing that happens with games for me, like if you have a game that's come out, it's lit, no matter how much I fucking love it. If you come out with some DLC and it's been a minute, I'm gonna have to relearn the whole game again. Like if it's been too long, I've moved on to like a different, like the same thing happened with Elden Ring. I used to no-life Elden Ring, but when they came out, that Tree DLC, by the time that shit came out, I was so far removed from Elden Ring that I was like, not only is this shit harder, but I'm gonna have to, like, I'm basically have to restart this fucking game to be able to make any sense out of it. Like that was kind of the reality that had hit me by that point. But yeah, anyway, yeah.
I got lucky because I played Witcher 3. No life did, but fell off. I didn't beat it. And then I moved on to something else, as I do. Then 2 DLCs came out. Season 1 of Witcher came out. And I'm like, you know what? Let me give this game another go. That was 10 months just gone, probably.
Oh, yeah.
2,000 hours in the game, easy, because you're just running around doing dumbass shit, trying to,
Now, you want to hear some wild shit? So, I restarted the game. Like, it was a complete, restart from the bottom. Like, we got to come up out the mud, is how far back I went. And, man, I found a quest that I never did when I played the game originally.
That's what I love that shit though. I love I've never even been here,
I've actually been finding a few quests that I didn't do. And it wasn't, and I even checked, it wasn't shit that was added later with DLC. It was shit that was in the game, but the world of the game is so fucking huge that
you can just move right on past it. You know?
Dude.
Because sometimes you're in the mood for the story. Right? Sometimes you're in the mood for the story. Sometimes you're like, let me slow down a bit. I don't want the game to finish this yet. Let me explore.
Right.
In one of those stretches of the main story, it can take you out, and then you're like, you missed. And so now I did this with Ghost of Tsushima, where I'm like, no, the princess is gonna have to stay in the castle.
Yes,
I will deal with you later.
Dude, games like that are always and it kind of happened. So Ghost of Tsushima was guilty of this. I think Ghost of Yotei was even worse in this regard. Was that when games have a storyline where oh man, dude, you got done dirty as fuck. You got to get your lick back. Oh yeah, dude, revenge. We got to fight. But then you got side quests.
Yes.
And see, that's, you know what it is I like to call, I'm going to dub this the Fallout 4 effect. This is the Fallout 4 effect. And those of y'all that play Fallout 4, y'all know what I'm talking about. But when you start the game, you go in the cryo thing, go to sleep, got your kid with you. And next thing you know, or no, your spouse has the kid with them or whatever. And you wake up, see your spouse get killed, see your baby get snatched, and your whole mission is to wander the wasteland looking for your child. But you keep getting distracted by all the goddamn side quests. It's by the time, I completely forgot about that goddamn child. I was doing side that's why sometimes I think if you're gonna do a revenge story, if you have a story where hey, it's either a revenge story or some shit we got to get this shit done now, man. There's a sense of urgency. I don't think I'm gonna say something controversial yet so brave. I don't think games like that should have side quests. Because it breaks my immersion.
Going to linear. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Right.
At least make a spot that's linear. And well, to say it again, games like Ghost of Tsushima or the new Assassin's Creed games.
Oh yeah, Shadow.
Yeah, when you're there are open world parts where you're going to the different towers and expanding the map out. And when it comes down to get to business, you have to go this way, And you're right. You're right. I should do that.
Yeah, it's a lot. The whole time that I was playing Yotei, and I beat Yotei, but the whole time I was I should really be going after the Yotei 6, but man, these bounties ain't gonna turn themselves in, right?
That's right.
Right?
Oh shit!
I gotta get these bounties. So that was me.
Get Smoke got a message for the crowd.
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, yes, and I 100% co-sign this message, and I'm gonna pull it up so that y'all can do the same. Here, let's where's my buttons? This is what happens when you don't do shit for a while. Girl Smo said, "Let's go! Get those likes up!" With the oh wait, yeah, this is a special one.
I was waiting.
1999 super chat. Man, you know what? I want to, because you know what this is? This is a new era. Yeah, I shouldn't treat this so flippantly. We are in a new era, Robo. I don't know if you knew this, but we're in a new era, and we are not just. It's not just. Oh, we're getting close to 2026, or like, oh, even as a podcast getting close to 100 episodes. No. That's not the era I'm talking about. We are in the age of Zoran.
I don't know if y'all knew, but a Marxist, Muslim extremist,
globalize the Intifada,
screaming, the one actually responsible for 9/11.
Yeah,
although he might have been an infant, or
he was like 9.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, not yet. He has taken over. He has captured New York City.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys thought that the rhetoric of Portland and the summer of BLM and the Chicago is on fire and Seattle is destroyed, if y'all thought that rhetoric was ridiculous, y'all haven't seen anything yet, because it is priority one to make sure that somebody who calls himself a democratic socialist fails at that job. Mm-hmm. It is paramount. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some shit like he gets arrested for jaywalking or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like I will be. And what's funny is I see the conservatives like, what is New York doing? Trump said that he's going to cut federal funding to New York. Dems are always ruining things. Like, did you just hear yourself? Like,
yeah.
Who's gonna ruin New York?
Well, no. What was it? You know what I love though? I love that Zoran is so quick with it, and I guess it makes sense because I don't know a whole heap of a lot about the guy, like about his personal life, but I do remember hearing somewhere that like apparently before he got into politics, he used to like be in the rap scene. But
that's right, yeah.
But I saw like yesterday, 50 Cent like I'm sorry, and I'm gonna call him 50 Cent because he ain't 50 no more. He ain't 50 no more. I'm sorry. He
50.
He is 50 Cent. You gotta say the whole word now. But
shit,
no,
just call him 2 quarters.
He's 2 quarters. That's his name now. He's 2 quarters.
Yeah.
But I know, but you know, but you know what? But regardless of how much he's trying to put the cape on for white people, he's still only 3/5 a person. Anyway, that said,
damn.
You know what? You know what?
Yeah. Go ahead and push that one.
Yeah, I'm a own that one. I'm a own that one. I'm a own.
Don't you have that one? It's like the thoughts of the opinions of Ernie. Blerd Without Fear.
You know what? You know what's funny?
You can't be putting me in those kind of positions. They know.
Here, wait. Is this one? Is this? Oh no, wait. I got rid of that one, so I thought I still had.
Okay.
But you know what?
We need to make it a comeback on that one. We need to bring it back.
You know what? I'm gonna have to bring that one back because Because
what happened? What if we like say something and we're both talking at the same time, and then you do some like wild shit, like dropping the N word or saying they were 3/5 of a person, and then I get clipped. They cut out like, look what this guy. This is why you don't trust the Latins. Huh? Did you hear what he just said?
See, no. See, you know what I would say to that? You know what I say to that? Nah, fuck him. That's what I say. I am in control. I'm in control of the button, goddammit. That's me. But no, I saw that he was talking about how like, oh yeah, New York's cooked, it's over. Like talking about everybody needs to get out of New York. But did you see what Zoran said in response to that?
No.
He basically was like, you know what? He said he basically, I don't remember the exact quote, but he basically said it was along the lines of, he said, yeah, I find that disappointing that he said that, but when I get death threats, I still think about many men. He said, I still hear like many men in my head. He was like, so he said, so it's basically he was just like, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever.
You
He's
know
like,
what's so dope
he can
about
talk
that?
his shit. He can talk his shit.
What's so dope about that is like, it stays on brand with like, yep, I'm young, I'm still hip, and I'm gonna make this shit work, right?
Yeah.
And he takes the high road.
Yeah.
It's like he's saying, like, bro, I know you don't like me, but that shit was a banger. You know,
Yeah,
like, like, you can hate me, but that shit was still dope. All right, well, go fuck yourself. Bye.
Bye. I mean, I respect it. Yeah,
yes.
I respect that shit. But no, yeah, man, it was. I was glad to see that. Yeah, Zoran got it, and old girl, with an unfortunate first name, Winsome Earl, whatever the fuck her last name, did not win. I was like, man, I'm glad somebody kept that.
Lose some, yes, right?
Yeah. I was like, bruh. I was like, man, get that. Look, get that. Look. So, whoever, like, honestly, I would love to have been because usually you have like a baby born, like your nurse got to come and be like, oh, can you fill out these papers? And then go like file the shit, whatever. This is the baby's name, so on and so forth. I bet the nurse was just sitting there, just like, really, Winsome? Okay, all right, okay. But yeah, and yes, we did see that Dick Cheney is dead. And you know what? To that I say.
You serious?
Yeah, I hope he rots in piss. Rest in piss, Dick Cheney. Rest in piss. Couldn't have happened to a better guy, right? I mean,
but still,
yeah,
still,
to this day,
not the right one.
No,
we got people out here getting neck piercings. We got out here like having heart attacks.
Dude, did you see that guy in the White House, in the Oval Office today?
No.
Yeah, this dude that like I don't know if he died, but he passed out in the Oval Office.
Oh yeah.
But let me ask you this: did you peep how RFK Jr. moved when it happened? Did you catch that shit?
Nah, let's watch a clip.
So, yeah. Here, I got you. I look. Say less, fam.
Because I saw that Dr. Oz was there and.
Yeah, Doc.
I mean,
Oz
he is an MD, so I mean, like, hey, good for you. You're a little grifty motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't stand that motherfucker. He kissed my whole ass. If you feel me. But so
like
check this
Smeagol's
out.
Dad.
This is a clip in here. I'm a pull. I really do hate Threads video player. It's like the worst. But this is a clip right here. This is
pause. No. You get no pause.
Yeah, look, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Like I
do see.
Yeah. I pulled this shit back to the beginning. So here we go.
Yeah.
This is the clip right here. You don't even need audio.
Put the sound up. Okay.
No, you don't even need audio for this shit. Like,
yeah.
But yeah. Oh, look at RFK. Look at RFK. Look at how he moved. Look how he got on down. Look how he got down.
Sorry, pull it back.
Here, let me. Look, he saw what's happening. Look at his face, right? He's like,
I'm out of here. Excuse me.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna do it. Wait, I got you, boy. Huh? What was that? Oh shit. No, let me get on down. I got to get off out of here.
You need more sand. You need to go outside, gargle a couple pebbles, couple razor blades. You'll be right there.
Yeah, right. But yeah, fuck that guy. But yeah, honestly,
anybody in that room,
everybody
that isn't there to cuss that motherfucker out.
Look at Trump. Look how Trump's just like, motherfucker, you stepping on my shit. This is my moment. You're stepping on my shit. You almost unplugged my fucking colostomy bag, you son of a bitch.
He's mad.
He's
mad.
Pissed.
He's like,
he was mad.
Who gave this bitch permission to die? In my office.
On my watch? Yeah, because I forget who it was. I saw someone had posted a someone had posted like an image earlier where like, oh, here it is. I found that motherfucker. So yeah, when it like went down, when they actually, so this is after that video. Look how he's just sitting there. Look how mad he looks. He's like, man, ain't this about a bitch?
Yeah. He's literally like. Actually, play the Indian disappointed guy.
Which one? Oh yeah, he's yeah, he's like, man,
this is Trump
bitch.
right here.
It's the same. It's the same picture. It's the same picture. God damn it! Like, dude, like
he's not even. He doesn't even want to look down there. He's like, just someone tell me what it's fucking done.
Yeah, he can like you. It's like, bruh. I was about to go in. And now we gotta wait. Now you're gonna make me late back to Mar-a-Lago. I was trying to get my golf.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's like
this motherfucker, man. It was gonna be the best. Probably better than Abraham Lincoln.
See, you ruined it. It's crazy. There's a lot going on. Oh, you know what? You're not to
hold on.
Wait.
Triple dot 31. Triple dot 30. He said, "Throw sand." It left.
Pocket sand. Get out of here. We out of here. I mean, but you're for real though. That is for real. But you know, I did want to talk about something real quick before we get into our Witcher shit. I don't know if you've taken the time to play this game, Robo, but I think you might enjoy it. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I'm a little...
Well, I am done with Kingdom Come Deliverance, so I'm on the market.
He's like, I'm staying in the race. But no, have you checked out the Dispatch yet? Have you checked out Dispatch?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So...
Yep.
Man, that game just keeps getting better every time I go back to it. Every time I go back to it, I'm just like...
Yeah. I played... What came out the first... They gave 2 episodes at the start, right?
Yeah, 2. And now there's 4 more out.
So I played those 2, and I haven't played it again. Only because I didn't want to play 1 or 2, and So maybe I think 4 is good. I think 4 is a good chunk. I'll probably play like tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, because the last 2 episodes will come out next week. Because that's kind of where I'm at right now. I played the first 4, but like it's one of those like the episodes are kind of short. Because I mean, it's basically like watching like an animated episode of television, basically. Like maybe
literally
like 22 minutes, give or take, if that. I was like, you know what? I'm at the halfway mark. I'm gonna wait till we got the last 2 and then we'll finish it. Because I do just want to kind of sit on it and just be like, yeah, man. Yeah. I want to just
like
go ahead and
right
kill
when
it.
you're in it, it's like done. Comes out in July 7th, 2026.
It's like
Lord,
man, it's like, dude, y'all proud of this shit, man. Goddamn. No, I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it a great deal. I will say, I think I remember when they originally announced the game and they showed it was going to have all these different content creators and stuff like that were going to be like in the voice cast. There were some people that I was kind of like, really? This person? But I'm not going to lie. They all do a relatively good job in the role. Because honestly, I can't vouch for all of them, but in most cases, I feel like a lot of them are just being themselves. Like they're either
you don't figure it out until they try to do something else.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like old dude from Breaking Bad, love him. If I saw him, I'd want his signature. And you're the man. I fucking love you, man. It's crazy.
Nah, Aaron Paul's great.
I would say that you probably can't act that well if the only character you could play is Aaron Paul. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I still love you.
Well, like even like Jeffrey Wright doing a good job. Like, but it's when you get to like the YouTubers and like Twitch streamers, whatever. Like Moist Critical. Like Moist Critical is in the game, and like
that's right.
To be fair, he's kind of just playing himself. Like only like in terms of like how he like talks, he doesn't talk that much different than how he normally speaks. But but it's one of those things that like it was kind of slick because in a way, if you have any like prior knowledge of these people, because they do kind of play kind of close to their, I guess, their typical personalities or whatever, there's some moments where you have to make like some choices, and it's like, oh, but I don't want to do that to so and so. Because I call myself this way too because there's a character that's played by Alana Pierce, Malevola, and there's a couple of moments where she says some shit that I'm kind of like, man, fuck out of here with that shit, man. I don't even like you. But then like I would be like, but Alana's so nice, and I was like, man, I kind of. Nah, I can't be mad at Alana, man. She's cool. Yeah. but like when you listen to Malevola, who is, let's go ahead and keep it a buck, is basically just Magic from the X-Men with the same fucking powers. And it's like if Darkchild was a little more chill. Like she even has like a soul sword and opens like portals and shit. It's like, come on. What are we doing here? But for the most part, when you hear Malevola talk, it's like, oh, this is just Alana when she's doing one of her like talking head videos or like live streaming or some shit. It's like it's the same vibes. Yeah, just what she's saying is probably a little bit different than what she would probably normally say. But yeah, no, I like it a lot, man. I like it a lot. I've been enjoying it.
I you know what? Every now and then you need a game that you could just like chill. You know what I mean? You don't have to sweat. You don't have to like go crazy. You don't have to like, man, if you don't put 1,000 hours in this game, you're not gonna get the whole experience. It's just
so
fun.
Yeah, you know, 100%. Wait, was this
Voice Critical in the Hunger Games?
Yeah, that's like the running gag because like he was in like he wasn't like a main character or anything, but I think he was like an extra or like a background like character or something in Hunger Games because someone
that's still kind of cool.
Yeah, so someone caught wind of his tattoo. Like his tattoo's pretty unique in and of itself, so people are like, oh yeah, he's in the thing. But EDP. You say here, man, dude, I'm gonna sound like an old man. I don't know who the fuck EDP is.
I have no idea. Like whatever Screwface Capone said.
Yeah. Yeah. That honestly, yeah, I'm gonna co-sign that. Even if he didn't, he wouldn't have got. First off, we gotta remember, even though technically it's Ad Hoc who made the game, Critical Role is putting their money behind it. Critical Role is not gonna let anybody fuck up their bag. They're gonna be like, no, you look. Matt Mercer will personally pull you aside and be like, yeah, see, you're messing my bag up. So, you gotta go.
That's right.
Look, Matt Mercer, like, I don't like once again, I don't know how many people like are familiar with how he moves. But Matt Mercer is the type motherfucker, like, it don't matter how much he likes you. If he sees you're about to fuck up the license to print money that he has poured all his energy into, this is fuck the Matt Mercer you think you know. You're gonna see this version of Matt Mercer. You're gonna see that. You go see a Matt Mercer who is ready to kill you. He's gonna pull the strap. Yeah, it's gonna be a wrap.
I feel disconnected as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I feel extremely elderly right now.
Well, why?
I'm just reading the chat.
Oh,
I'm like, that's a whole rabbit hole. Let's not go down that road. League of Legends, Overwatch is what I'm talking about. That doesn't clarify anything. Matt Mercer hit you with the aura. I don't know what is going on. I don't understand.
It's
I don't know what any of this is.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Maybe I should watch it.
We hit you with those like high speed punches. But yeah,
you kids and your silly shows.
But no, in all seriousness though, The Witcher 4, The Witcher season 4. This is one thing that I will say Netflix has kind of fucked me up on. because now they're on season 4, and every time I think about The Witcher season 4, I sometimes instinctively like say Witcher 4 because I'm also thinking about the game too. This is what happens when you have a multimedia like trifecta of things in existence. Because you got the TV show, you got the video games, and of course you've always had the books. But so The Witcher season 4. Let's go ahead and how much of The Witcher season 4 did you watch, Robo?
How many episodes are there? So I watched about
8.
4 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, more than half.
It's 8. Yeah, it's 8 of them. Let me move this over here so we can do that. Bam, there we go. Look at that. Look at God. But no, so okay. So just to put it in perspective. So The Witcher season 4 came out, and basically what happened was they dropped their customary 8 episodes. That's usually about how much they all are. They're all typically like 8 episodes. I think every season's been 8 episodes up to this point. So then they stealth dropped. I don't know if you caught this. They stealth dropped a movie. It's basically one really long episode. It's about like an hour, like 20 minutes, if that. But basically it's a prequel. It's actually not even really it's a prequel and not a prequel at the same time, because like it's one of those prequels where if you try and watch that shit before you start season 4, you will be you will be severely spoiled about some shit that happens at the end in the very last episode.
So they did a Star Wars.
Kind of. So because basically what they do is it's called The Rats, A Witcher's Tale, and it's about the characters. And I think about the point you're at, like in season 4, I think you've probably already seen them. Like the kind of the
they're Cersei's homies, right? The little gang
or series.
Yeah,
that's about to say
right.
wrong medieval fantasy.
Similar situation though, you know.
Similar. Kind of. We look at it like that.
But Nilfgaard is a king. Was a King's Landing? You know what I mean? So.
Kinda. Well, and they're like the encroaching forces, so it's kind of like it's all weird. But the point is
there's no one to one there. I don't know.
The kind of like street toughs that I guess kind of hoodlums that Ciri is hanging out with in season 4. Yeah. It's a movie about them, but it takes place before Ciri actually meets them.
Oh.
But there is a framing of an interaction Ciri is having with another character that takes place at the end, like after the credits roll on season 4. So it's one of those things, and it's a pretty big thing that happens that basically kind of lets you know, oh, this happens. Oh, I'm glad that I saw this first. I guess maybe, but yeah, it's one of those types of deals where like, there's a small chunk of it that takes place after the show, but it's a major enough portion that if you watch it before you watch the show, it would spoil a lot. But like the main story itself doesn't spoil anything. But it was cool. It was cool. I actually do recommend if you do finish season 4, go watch
that movie.
Yeah, watch that movie. It's actually really cool. Really cool. But yeah, there was a thing that was kind of looming over the Witcher season 4. It was the big controversy that had everybody upset, is that your boy Henry Cavill, he wasn't gonna be around no more. He was leaving. He was out. Old Superman's man. Henry just can't catch a break, man. The man, he can't be Superman. He can't be Geralt of Rivia. Shit, I'm scared for the Highlander movie he's supposed to be in. This motherfucker won't even get to be a McLeod for too long with the way he moves. But Yeah, he was the guy that everybody was like, oh man, that's my guy. He's Geralt, man. He's the right guy for the job. Look at him. He's all big and buff and handsome and just so cool looking. There's no one who could ever replace him. Yeah, motherfucker. Look, look, that motherfucker
yeah,
got
that's nice.
down. look, that motherfucker, he was like,
oh, you're going to pay me that much? Well, shit, I don't have to work the rest of these seasons then. Shit.
He's like, yeah, I'm gone, man. I'm gone. But no, they, yeah, he got on that, and people got upset. And I mean, yeah, honestly, I kind of understood it because people didn't know how Netflix was going to handle, finding a new Geralt. So then they found one, and then people got mad. Which I thought was kind of funny because I'm not going to hold you. When they initially announced that Liam Hemsworth was going to be taking over as Geralt, my first impression was, I don't know if I could actually see him as Geralt. But once the trailer came out and they actually showed what he would look like, I was like, oh, looks fine to me. I was like, shit, he kind of, not 100%, but I was like, he kind of slick looks more like the Geralt in the game than even Henry Cavill did. But but then people got upset about that because they're like, oh, it's not the same. He's different. He's not going to be able to put up the same type of acting chops that Henry Cavill was placing into the role. But I want to, anyone who has not watched The Witcher season 4 yet, and if that's something that you're worried about, I'm going to divorce you of that notion. Because I didn't watch season 3 of The Witcher until last week. So Henry Cavill's performance was fresh in my fucking head when I started this season. Because I forgot that season 3 had happened. I thought I had watched it, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't watch it. So I mainlined that shit in like a day. I mainlined season 3 of The Witcher in one day, and then immediately turned around and watched season 4. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I don't really think Henry was doing all that much. I mean, look, I'm sorry, but no.
This should have been Liam from the beginning, you saying?
I mean, I'm not saying it should have been Liam from the jump, but I mean, just like anyone who is going to sit here and tell me that Geralt did that Henry did a better job of playing Geralt than Liam did because, oh, he's so much of a better actor and he has more range and he knows how to make Geralt care. Like, first off, Geralt as a character, not really supposed to be charismatic. Let's go ahead and get that out the door. Even if you like play the games, like Geralt is pretty wooden. Like they kind of find some ways to allow the performance to kind of cut through a little bit and like, maybe having like a little bit of emotion. But for the most part, Geralt's fairly monotone. And to be fair, that is a tough thing to do and keep it interesting. But the thing is, what Henry Cavill was doing, it wasn't like he was putting on a clinic when it came to that. I mean, most of his dialogue was, that's like at least a third of his dialogue is like, It's like, it's kind of like when you watch the MCU, you watch like Guardians of the Galaxy, you see Vin Diesel's performance as Groot. You ever like watch like the behind the scenes when he's doing like the voice acting in the booth? He's like, I am Groot. I am Groot. It's like it's cute, it's cool, but it's one of those things. It's like they pay you. I
still don't know why they got him. Yeah, I still don't get that. Like, can you imagine how much money they would save if they just got a regular voice actor? You know.
I promise you, the budget of all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies would literally be cut almost by a quarter by getting rid of Vin Diesel and just having somebody else do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. And you know what? And if anyone disagrees, you're entitled to that opinion. But I think it's a dumb opinion. I don't think this guy. I don't think Henry Cavill was doing anything that Liam Hemsworth couldn't follow. And I'm gonna say something very controversial and yet so brave. The further the season goes along, the more I think Liam is a better Geralt than Henry Cavill. And like I say, it's not like I'm not saying like, oh, he like ate Henry Cavill's lunch. I'm just saying like he is better at emoting while being monotone. Like I don't know. It's difficult to explain, but I'll put it like this: whatever problems I do have with season 4. They ain't got shit to do with that motherfucker right there.
There you go. Yeah. So I have a confession to make.
Confess.
I realized something in the span of the last 5 minutes.
Oh shit.
As you're talking about this. And I was like, I started on season 3. Try to get through that. Because when that motherfucker came on screen, I was like, who's that?
It's like that?
Is that? Oh, that's the new
guy.
I've been watching season 3. I never seen season 4, but you can spoil it. It's okay.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, this is what I'll say. I'll keep it non-spoiler for just right now, but we'll get into some spoilers here a little later.
Sure.
But the long and short of it is, with everything that's going on, by the time you get to the end of season 3 and all the wildness that's happened, with Vilgefortz and Yennefer of Vengerberg and Francesca, Philippa, all the sorceresses basically, and everything that's going on between.
All bad.
It is nothing but bad things that are happening for people.
No, I mean like the sorceresses.
Oh,
they were all bad.
They're all. Oh, there's some baddies in the group, man. There's some baddies. I will say though, the thing that kind of upset me is that and it's the same thing that kind of happens every time a new season of Witcher comes up. There's so many people that complain that, oh man, it's not like the game. Well, the game is not exactly like the book, so let's. Witcher to me is kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I feel like everybody has a method where they broke into the thing. Like, with Ninja Turtles, there's some people who got on with like the original cartoon, or not the original cartoon, but with the original comic where it was like black and white, everybody had the same color bandana. There's other people who came in with the cartoon
April was
after.
black. Yeah.
Right, all that shit. Some people like the animated series. That was where they jumped in, where like they whitewashed Baxter Stockman for a really silly reason. But there's also people who like, oh no, I like the 2003 Ninja Turtles, or I like the live action movie. Witcher is kind of the same way. There's 3 different people that you're gonna find when it comes to Witcher fans. There's gonna be people who love the books, or they love the games, or they love the TV show. And it's not to say that people who love the books can't love the games or the TV show, but they always like one of them more than the other.
That's right.
At the very least. And
right.
I've come to find like a lot of the people I've often seen complaining, they're rarely people who are coming at it from a book perspective, because at this point it's kind of like that meme where it's like, first time, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, I've already been disappointed before. It's okay.
I don't think people understand what the word adaptation means.
No, they don't.
Like you're adapting a source material. You're not replicating the source material. You're not like, we're gonna take this. Hey, get the novelist in here.
Yeah,
we need him on the team to write the script exactly how the book goes. No, it's an adaptation. And so the game is an adaptation. Come on.
I mean, look, if we're keeping it a buck, they shouldn't have hired Henry Cavill or Liam Hemsworth. If we were actually talking about book accuracy, then if that's the case, Geralt is supposed to be kind of slick, homely. Like, he's not supposed to be a pretty guy. Like, I mean, if we're keeping it a buck, like, this is what Geralt is kind of supposed to look like. He's supposed to be kind of a weird looking dude. He's not supposed to be like sexy flexy man where
that got Yennefer though.
Man, right? Look.
You know what?
Stop.
What is that?
That pulled Yin. That right there pulled Yin. Looking like a broke ass, like
You know what?
Looking like
I don't have any.
looking like
I don't
broke
have
ass
anything
granny
nice to say.
goodness.
And my mom told me, if you don't have nothing nice to say, just keep it. So I'm not going to say
You know,
anything.
you know what I almost wanted to say? You know what I almost want to say, but I don't feel comfortable saying it, is
Yeah,
one of
you
my,
tell me offline.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll just say it's something I always hear Jennifer Welch say about JD Vance.
Oh damn!
But I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable saying that in polite company. But no, that said, yeah, man, I don't think anybody was going to be happy with the Witcher TV show if you were going into it from a book perspective or from a gaming perspective, because for one, if you're coming out from a book perspective, there's a lot of things that are done on the show that are done out of order or done or handled differently. There's characters who have very different trajectories on the show versus even the book or the video game. Like probably one of the biggest offenders of this. And I'm pretty sure you're seeing a fair bit about her right now, since you're on season. You said you were on season 3.
Yeah.
So you remember? Oh God, what was the young lady's name? Fringilla. Fringilla, she's the one black sorceress that's in Nilfgaard.
Gotta have one.
Gotta have one, at least one. Actually, do you want to hear something wild? There's a lot of Negroes on this show, more than I actually realized. One of the I don't know if you can really call her the leader of the rats, because like technically they don't really seem to have a leader, more or less. But like the one black chick,
proper anarchists don't.
Yeah, they usually don't. It's like and really, that's kind of what they. Yeah, at the end of the day, that is kind of what they are.
Right.
But oh God, what was her name? Missile. There's a really funny line about her name. There's a really funny line about her name at the end of I think it's at the end of season 4, or maybe it's in that movie. Either way, not important. Point of the matter is like she's a whole black woman. And obviously you've got Triss, who I don't know what actual like what her 23andMe is, but she ain't white. She clearly ain't white. She's something.
Right. She's that's like that's a race all in itself. I need them to add that category to the census.
Right.
You get the like, I don't know, I'm something. That's what you mark.
You've also got Kira. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you. Yeah, you probably.
So
did.
Real quick, the first one that you just put up, the other one.
Oh, talking about this
kind of fucked up. Yeah, kind of fucked up. The way they introduce her is she stole from Siri.
Oh yeah, that is kind of messed up. Yeah, it's like
okay.
All right, I see you. But you've also got once again, you want to talk about ethnically ambiguous. You've also got Kira, who a far cry different from the Kira some people might remember from the game. Who
she
always
looks maybe
I thought she might have been like. Maybe I honestly I thought she might be
Arab,
maybe possibly, and also you remember and obviously because you'll probably be more familiar with her because she's kind of large and in charge in season 3. Francesca, I thought that was a bog standard white woman playing that character. Is not. That woman also biracial. She is half Jamaican. But like the makeup and lighting they use on her and the red hair and everything, it actually makes her look more white than she actually is. I thought it was quite hilarious because as I was going through, I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. I was like, hold on. I was like, who is she? Because when I was looking up pictures for this, when I was looking for for a picture of Francesca, I actually found this picture first, and I was like, wait a minute. I said, that ain't no white. I was like, that woman ain't 100% white. So I was like, let me do the 23andMe, which AKA Wikipedia.
Yep.
And it was like, oh,
yeah, but there's a plot twist though. The plot twist is the Jamaican side is her white mom and her dad's an African American.
Right. Wait. So oddly enough. Actually, I think they did say her father was like they did that whole vague thing. We're like, well, he's British Jamaican. Her parents are British and Jamaican. Right. Just leave it at that. But no, I was like, she actually got she got some texture on that hair. That's like I don't know. That's like a 3. Like a 3 or 4 C, something like I don't know.
Yeah, definitely not 4 C.
No, like maybe like a 3. I think it's like 3. That's like
3.
I give it a 3. I give it a 3. Yeah, you know, like I'll put it like this. She'll pass the paper bag test. She'll pass the paper bag test. She'll get it. She can get in. She can get in the club. But no, I was like, this show's a lot blacker than I thought it was. This is actually just random black folks like everywhere, which also pissed people off. That there were just random black characters just hanging around like, there shouldn't be Negroes in this. Because I don't know if you caught this, Robo, but if you actually go back and play them games, ain't nigga the first.
Well, here's the thing. And it's the same story every time you see white racists get mad. There is a logic to it. Yeah. The logic is that European-based medieval shit never included it, and their rationale was these are based off of Scottish lore or Norwegian lore and da. And so they grow up only seeing white elves or only seeing Scottish voiced dwarves and shit like that, to when you switch it up on them, they're all mad because they don't ever take into account that maybe it wasn't because they were European-based lore.
Right.
Maybe it was because everyone was a fucking racist still when you were making these stories, you know? Because are you trying to tell me there was no black people in Europe? You know what I mean? Like, stop it.
It's like, nah, the lies they tell, lies that they tell. But no, I will say the whole thing with this season. I'll tell you. Let's get the bad stuff out of the way before we get to the good stuff. One thing I will say I don't like about season 4 is this is yet again a Where's Waldo situation in regards to Siri. This is yet another Where's Waldo? Like, oh, we got to find Siri. Where's Siri? We don't know where Siri is. Oh my God, where forever art thou she be? And it's like, I love how everyone is like breaking their necks, fighting wars, like you're starting wars trying to like find her. And she is just off doing hood rat shit with her hood rat friends. It is kind of wild to me. And it's also one of those things too, where like, season 3 kind of had enough of that. Not the, who Siri's hanging out with, but just like, the fact that she is saving not Siri. Around.
Right.
We gotta find in the voice of Geralt, we have to find Siri. We have to find Siri. Like honestly, I was like, dude, just pull your phone out and say, hey Siri, you would have better luck doing that.
Right. There's an elf that talks like that too, that I find it so cringe when they do the Christopher Christopher Nolan, the Batman voice.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yeah. And I'm like,
we need to find Siri.
Yeah. Where is she? I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I'm imagining I'm an actor, and like, all right, you're an elf,
yeah,
but you're like a grimy, I'm like, okay, what are you doing? Like what?
Yeah,
what are you doing? Why are you doing that voice? Just like you do that. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah. And to be fair, yeah, like that kind of gruff voice, that is from the game, but I will say this. And I can't remember the actor's name to save my life, but I'll look it up while I say this. So the thing that I feel Doug Cockle does really well is that he is able to emote just enough to maintain the lore that Geralt is kind of devoid of emotions. Not fully, but just like enough that like that's why he's monotone. It was the whole him, like it was like the way he became a Witcher left him the way that he is. But the thing is, when other people are doing it and they don't have that backstory, I'm like, okay, this is cringe. This is cringe. You're right. Trying to do the thing that I've seen people do at my Dungeons and Dragons tables, where like you're trying to sound like what you think a badass sounds like. But
right,
what you really, yeah, what you really sound like is a fucking tool. Like I can't tell you how many times I played Dungeons and Dragons or any other type of role playing game with someone. And like they come in like, yeah, man, my character's he's a fighter who came up in the gladiatorial arena, and yeah, man, he don't take no shit from nobody. And as soon as they like, when they want to say something in character, they're always like, yeah, I'm gonna grab my sword off my back, my +2 sword of smiting. And I'm gonna do like a slice, like right across the guy's chest, and then I'm gonna like flip the sword, and then I'm gonna catch it behind my back, and then I'm gonna like jab it into his stomach without looking at him, and then the blood's gonna splatter everywhere because I'm a badass. Like I'm like, okay, first off, that like, oh, like, all right, first off, you're doing too much.
Why are you doing exposition in your character's voice? You fucking idiot. That's what I was saying.
Right.
And then nobody ever wants to. Where are you guys going? What? What? We were all thinking it.
See, the reason why nobody would want to play with me is because I would be like, okay, first off, nowhere in your character sheet you have the skills to do this shit. You're like, okay, first off, you are a fighter. You don't have you are not dexterous. Your dexterity is like a smooth 13. You're not gonna be able to do all this fucking Spider-Man bullshit that you're saying you're gonna do. You are not a fucking Ninja Turtle, so no, this is not going to work. That's what I would usually.
I'm telling you right now, I'm kind of glad I don't know how to play. Like I can make my way through the character side, but if I was good at DMing,
oh man,
I would be straight up. I'm like, cool, you did it. All right, cool. Roll DC 37. What, bro? Your dexterity is not. Oh, yep, you didn't make it. You tried to do the thing you just said. You accidentally dropped the sword and lop off your leg. You now have a bleed that is doing 2 health points per second. No one can stop it. Like, sorry, bro, you dead.
Yeah, you dead, man. Go ahead.
You just beer run or something. You know, maybe we'll start another round later.
You auto fail all your death saves because of stupidity. That's the type of shit that I would do. Like, cause like, yeah, the rule of cool is fine, but like, I don't believe in like letting people go too far with that shit. Like I'm like, nah, bro. Wait, was it? I just saw that. Well, I was like, babes, the hell are you listening to? I'm sorry.
See, I gotta watch my mouth now. See, I forget there's people listening to us sometimes. So sometimes I just think it's me and you. Yeah, and I'm like, man. I'm like, oh all right. How many times do you think I've said something and somebody in chat had to tell their kid to like, hey, can you go play in the room or something? I didn't know you were gonna talk about all that shit.
So it's kind of hilarious because I've been in that situation where like, no, get it, you gotta get out of here, sir. You gotta get out. This ain't one of those. This isn't for you.
That's right. That's right.
But no, thank you again for that 1999 super chat. But yeah, no, when it comes down to it, the Siri thing, I could take or leave it. If I'm being brutally honest, I could take or leave Siri's portion of the, like, honest, I actually would be perfectly fine if they would have did like what the games did, because whenever I watch the show, sometimes I'll like go back and like look at like, oh man, did this, like, because my main knowledge of The Witcher comes from the games. but a little bit from the books, but mostly the games. And sometimes we're like, oh,
Couple
man,
comics.
Yeah. Like, an animated, spin-off movie, whatever, here and there. And then when I was watching, I was like, oh shit, yeah. Sometimes it's easy for me to forget that Siri is not in any of the games until the third one.
Oh yeah.
Like she's mentioned, she's brought up, she's casually, like her name is casually thrown around, or she's like referenced in the first, which by the way, I don't know if you've ever gone back and tried to play any of the older games.
Come on now.
Man, let me tell you something.
I learned my lesson with Fallout 1. They ain't never gonna happen again.
Don't do it. Look, I don't even like I actually tried to play Witcher 2 again last night.
I've heard those are literally bad games though. Like even when they came out, they were not great games.
Yeah, no, like Witcher 2 has the bones of a good game, but like, I'm good. Like honestly, I'm one of those Witcher 3 Wild Hunt purists who will literally look you dead ass in your eyes and be like, nah.
I mean, there's no other game.
There's play this one.
Like, oh man, you're playing Witcher. Here, I'm sure Witcher 2 was good, Screwface. But here, let me tell you something. If I said, "Hey, bro, have you played Witcher?" No one is gonna go, "Which one?" They're just gonna go, "Yes, that game is dope." And we just all know that we're talking about Witcher 3 Wild Hunt because that is the best Witcher.
I mean, look,
if they get a remake, like a for real remake, not some fucking like, here's the original game you can play on PC now or whatever. Like if they remake it, I'm sure it could be dope. They're probably gonna change up the story like they did with Final Fantasy VII.
Which, you know what? And yeah, I have seen the stuff where people say like, like Siri references, or there's a reference. Like Siri references Cyberpunk to some level or another, like, which, I mean, that's fine. That's cool. That's one of those things where I'm kind of like, whatever. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they don't try to like do too much with that, I'm good.
A crossover and shit.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. Look, because then it would just come out and it would be a hot buggy mess until like 5 years later when they go back and like waste all the manpower.
But we would still play through it.
Yeah,
we would still play through it.
And then they would come out with an expansion pack where we'd be like, oh, okay, now this is the game we were meant to have.
And then they're gonna win an award like 4 years later.
Best new game. Fuck you, Game Awards. Shit.
And I love the game, but that was so fucking dirty when they did that show. Like, what?
It's like, bruh. On what universe? In what universe? But no, I personally, I don't care for Witcher 2 as much as a lot of other people do. For me, honestly, because a lot of the stuff that people really hyper focus on about Witcher doesn't really show up until Witcher 3. A lot of the characters that most people usually talk about, they're mostly characters that don't show up until Witcher 3. And some of the characters who are currently around, most of them didn't show up until Witcher 2, so you don't really miss anything if you don't. A lot of that stuff is referenced so heavily that by the time you do have to like deal with it, honestly, a cursory glance at a wiki or just being like, hey, who's this character? Okay, cool. All right, let's keep pushing. You can get away with that. Witcher, the TV show, is kind of in a similar boat for me where like there are so many characters, there's so many plate spinning that when I was rushing through season 3, I kind of slick forgot who some characters were sometimes. I'm like, oh, wait, is that? Oh, no, that's so-and-so. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was me most of the time. Like, yeah, and it's also because, once again, I played the game. So, like, a lot of the characters, when they say a name, I'm like, that's not who I thought that was. Like, there's a character, speaking of, other characters, Philippa, who is, pretty integral to season 4. When she popped up on the show initially, it took me, even with them saying her name out loud, it took me a minute to process who she was supposed to be. because like she is radically different looking than what I was used to seeing. It was just kind of one of those things. I was like, hey, I mean, I'm here for it. But like, yeah, everything they do with like the Lodge of Sorceresses in this season, everything they do with Geralt, I don't think that stuff is strong. It's really with the rats where I think things kind of like start to tumble a little bit for me. Not because it's bad, but because I almost feel like it's too much other shit going on. Like, I almost kind of feel like maybe what would have been best is to well, I guess they probably didn't want to do it because they knew Cavill was dipping out, so they wanted to they didn't want to shake things up too much. But, like, I almost kind of feel like maybe they should have, like, let Ciri just kind of disappear for a season and maybe make that, oh, we don't know where the fuck Ciri is, feel a little bit more real. I don't know. But, like, the whole time they're looking for her, and I'm just like, man, this motherfucker's out here just like doing hoe shit, just like out here, just like stealing, robbing, getting high and shit. Like she's basically being like a rebellious teenager. I was like, man, I don't know if I like seeing this. When Geralt and Yennefer are out here like literally like breaking their backs trying to find her, it's the side quest principle. It's a side quest principle. It's like, yeah, Geralt and Yennefer are the little baby that got stolen.
That's right.
While I was in the cryo sleep, and Ciri is me playing the game.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly correct. I have an opinion about the show that I realized, and as I'm watching it. And it really, I think it kicked in when Sandpaper Voice Elf guy was talking. And I was like, this show's kind of bad. Like, but it's fun. Yeah. You know, it reminds me of like a 1980s, 1990s, we'll give it the 90s, like maybe like a Xena Warrior Princess, which was dope, right? But no one's going to call Xena Warrior Princess Game of Thrones, right? You know what I mean? Like,
well, no, it
like,
wasn't prestige TV. Yeah, no, it wasn't like prestige TV.
Right.
And great TV, but not prestige.
Right. And I think that's how, maybe that's what I'm used to now. And that's what my brain is expecting because of things like, you know, because even, would you call, what's the Lord of the Rings new one?
Oh, Rings of Power, yeah.
Rings of Power. That's not prestige TV, you know? Well, it's not on HBO or anything like that. It's just regular TV. Yeah, I guess it's debatable either way.
Well, I mean, I when I think about like, I kind of almost think of it as more like how much, not just like the like the network, but like how much like is getting put into it, and like TV shows that have like the scale of a movie or something like that. Where Netflix, I don't know how much money they're actually putting in these Witcher episodes, but I imagine it's not anywhere near as much as what like a Game of Thrones episode would be.
Yeah.
But I will say something that I'll tell you what it is that kind of takes me out a little bit. I can't think of too many instances in the show itself that did it, but it did do this in the movie, and Cynthia was the one that pointed it out to me because she was watching the movie with me at the time. There's a point, and it's at the end of the movie, but one of the rats calls shotgun. But here's the thing.
Shotguns don't exist. Cars don't exist. Cars don't exist. Like, what's going on here?
And that was kind of what she was like. She was like, wait a minute. Shotguns don't exist in this world, right? Like, this is like medieval fantasy. Like, shotguns aren't a thing. And I was like, no, they're not. Crossbows are. I was like if someone would say, hey, man, I call crossbow.
Right.
It would be
clever.
It would have been clever. It would have been cringe, but it would have been clever.
Cringe. We would have known what they were doing.
Yes.
But at least they stayed in character. Like,
yeah, like in universe. And it's like,
yeah.
I was like, I hope you don't
get pulled over.
Right. Then all of a sudden, like a bunch of guards like jump out of this like carriage, and all of a sudden they're all wearing masks,
waving red and blue flags and shit.
Right. They don't have any badges or identification of nation, but like they just snatch you off the street, throw you in the back of the carriage, and you're never seen or hurt. Wait. That's a little too close to home, actually. That's a little too close to home, actually. But yeah. Anyway, ice, everybody. Yeah. But no, but yeah, there are some I guess what you could call anachronistic moments that do pop up in the show that do kind of break immersion. Sometimes for the better, sometimes not so much. But there's one area this show is not going to be defeated on, and that's violence.
Nah. That little hand creature with the 3 girls in season 3.
Yeah.
That I say because I watched it yesterday. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
The effect they did for the girls' heads was a little wonky, but like the actual creature itself, that part was really cool.
Yeah.
And they have some. And I will say this: the budget did creep up some because the creatures that show up in this in season 4 are pretty damn impressive looking, and even like how Geralt interacts with some of the characters, like some of these monsters that he fights throughout the season, which, and I will say, I think this is something that I really, and I know season 3 has its detractors. I've talked to a lot of people, lately who didn't really particularly care for season 3. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's I don't think it's the best season of the show. I'll put it like that.
Right.
But I feel like in previous seasons where Geralt was fighting monsters, it was pretty obvious that these monsters weren't, there, like they were, it was very obvious what they were. Like they didn't really, they didn't necessarily like easily blend into the environment to where like I wouldn't just look at it and immediately go CGI character. But I did like how in this season it felt like and I think it probably helped because some of the monsters were a little bit more grounded, but they were still kind of fantastical in some spots where I was like, they actually spent some money to kind of make it so that when you watch Geralt fight these monsters, you watch anyone else fight these monsters, it's a lot more believable. And it looked cool, and it had the cool factor and all that good stuff. But the other thing that I thought was really kind of telling is that there's a character that pops up, and this is a character from both the books and the game. Some of you may or may not be familiar with. I don't know. But Lawrence Fishburne plays a character in this. And
really?
Yeah, he's in season 4, and that's something I will point out too. And I don't know if you've caught it specifically, but there are certain, like, I feel like every season there's always this one like actor who like is inexplicably hired to be on the show, who probably under normal circumstances, because they usually get people who are like, European to like play in some of these roles. Like you end up with some of these people who like, you're like, oh wow, they got this motherfucker for name recognition and or name value or something. But yeah, Lawrence Fishburne plays a character you might recognize. Well, actually, no. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all aren't gonna recognize it from the game because the character in the game ain't black. Let's go ahead and just keep it light. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck. But you know what? I guess fuck it. This is a spoiler show. So the whole beef with this character is that he's a vampire.
Oh, cut. No, I'm playing.
Well, the funny thing is, he's a vampire you've seen in the game. If you played Blood and Wine,
yes,
he's in that. He's in that DLC. He plays Regis. No, 100%. And for anyone wondering, like, oh, that name doesn't sound familiar. I don't remember no Regis. It's that guy. He plays that dude. And
which, by the way, isn't it interesting the way our brains work? That's actually really good casting.
No. It's
but because he's black with black hair, we're like, oh. I don't see it. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's actually really good.
Well, like once they actually said, like once he introduces himself, like you know, when because he comes in pretty early in season 4, but once he actually said what his name was, it still didn't click with me until he was like, "Oh, and I'm a vampire," and I'm like,
That's
"Oh,
right.
he's
I
that
remember.
dude." I was like, "Okay, he's that dude." Okay, I was like, "I get it now." It's okay, everybody. I figured it out. That's kind of how I felt about it. But yeah, he's cool. I will say though, he is a little distracting in points because like the show does this thing where they try and make you think that he is not safe. And I don't mean safe as in like the other people can't trust him. They do that part where they're like, oh, can he be trusted? Is he up to something? They do play around with that. But what I mean is they play around as to whether or not his character is vulnerable. Like, can he die? Like, is he someone that like you're gonna have to worry about getting clapped? And it's like, nah, he good.
Right.
Yeah, he
Lawrence
good.
Fishburne.
Yeah,
Or
he ain't dying.
maybe that was why they got such a big name. Like, can you do like 2 episodes? That would be really dope.
He's in the that's the thing though. He's in the majority of the season.
Yeah,
he's in the majority of the season. But what I thought was really cool though, and this is the thing I think that is actually where I think, and this is kind of bringing the Lawrence Fishburne of it all back into it. I think where this show really shines. And I actually almost kind of wish they would have solely focused on this, is the Hansa, which is like the traveling party, which all these motherfuckers together, like getting Jasker and Milva, the dwarves and the gnome and everybody, like getting Regis and all them together, like as a group. I was like, okay, I was like, dude, if they would have just made it, if this season would have been more. Like, and this is kind of why I say maybe get rid of the series shit and maybe save that for another season.
Right.
Is
or
because
give her her own show.
That actually, you know what? Honestly, considering the fact that they did that with The Witcher Blood did you ever watch Blood Origin?
No.
It was like a 4 or 5 episode little mini series they did with it had oh my god, why am I blanking on this poor woman's name? God damn it. Why am I blanking her name? Under normal circumstances, I got you. Michelle Yeoh is who I'm thinking about. But basically, like, they did this whole thing where it's like, yeah, it was like it was like a 4, maybe 5 episode something. But like, I was like, they should have did that for Siri and had like, okay, you already put the effort into making a fucking prequel movie. You could have shot that Siri shit and put it in something else, because I feel like her stuff slowed down the beauty of this shit that I'm talking about right here with the Hansa. The Hansa was lit. Because you know what it was? It kind of made it feel like a legit adventure, because that was the whole purpose. They're looking for Siri. And it's like, okay, well, if Siri is supposed to be so fucking gone, then have her actually be gone, and then let Liam and the gang go on their misadventures trying to find her. You can still do the Yennefer shit because Yennefer's doing the exact same thing. And then that way you're not really splitting up the... Okay, you know what okay, here. I'm gonna tell you what The Witcher is to me. The Witcher is one of those shows that, like, it's one of those shows I really enjoy watching, but it frustrates me every time I watch it. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's a frustrating show. Because first season, and this is actually why Cynthia didn't really watch it with me much after the first season, is because the first season of Witcher did this really annoying thing that I still to this day think was a mistake. They did that thing where they would jump backwards and forwards in time, but not say shit about it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, you like, and I challenge you, if you watch, like, anyone who has not watched a stitch of The Witcher, if you start that show, just know when you start season 1, you are going to be watching a show that does not give a fuck whether you know when shit takes place. Because, like, it would do this thing where it's like, okay, well, all right, well, now we're with Geralt, and clearly he's going through some shit. Oh, wait, now we're with Geralt, and he's hanging out with kings and queens and and going to balls, and oh wait, now he's doing it's like they couldn't figure out what story they wanted to tell. So they're like, fuck it. We'll tell all of them. We're going to tell them all at once. And we're just going to jump around. Man, yeah, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. And thankfully
they got it.
Yeah. I mean, but to the show's credit, they did, at least I don't remember them doing this. They didn't repeat that bullshit with any of the seasons after it.
Yeah.
But like, that ought to tell you. And like season 2, I have my beef with season 2 as well. Matter of fact, season 2 is a season I don't even remember. Season 2 is a season, like, if you ask me something that happened in season 2, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Gun to my head, I would just say, pull the fucking trigger. Because I do not remember.
Did I watch it? No, I had to have watched it. I had to watch it.
Yeah. Season 2, yeah, I just... Okay,
Wasn't it,
right here. See, when right here, this part right here, season 2 had the dragon, right? I don't know. I don't even know. I have no idea. I don't even fucking remember the dragon.
Oh, is that the one they were on the mountain and they're all going up and they're like caravanning, like they're walking up the mountain? I remember a mountain.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
See, you know what it is? Okay, so there you go. Season 2 is the season you have to walk me through because if you tell me what happened,
you know why we remember? You know why we remember?
Oh.
Hadari Yaza, that was season 1.
Oh, damn! Ain't that about a bit? See, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Never mind then. See, that's what I'm talking about. I couldn't tell you shit that happened in season 2.
I'm wondering. I would have bet money that I've seen it. Right? I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen 3 or 4 yet. The haunted house. That is not familiar to me, and I'm starting to think I've only seen season 1.
Like it's man, and you know what? I think you know what made people forget. What made people kind of like gloss over some of The Witcher's first season woes is that fucking song.
Yes.
Toss a coin to your Witcher. Like all that bullshit.
The heavy metal version?
Yes, I have. It was
so dope.
It was lit.
I listened to that way too many times.
Like I'm that guy that like I love a good heavy metal cover. So like there's a high chance that if a song has a heavy metal cover, I'm be like, yeah, let me go ahead and listen to this. Right let me see what
7
they
or 8
about.
times, maybe 10, 20.
But yeah, so you know what it is? So season 2 is the first. So here's how it is for me. Season 1 is the frustrating season. I won't say frustrating, confusing season. Season 2 is the forgotten season. Season 3 is the season that I'm kind of like, you know what? This is all right.
Yeah.
And then season 4 is the season where I'm like, you know what? I'm here for
sucks.
it.
No, just kidding.
I mean, yeah, I will say there are some parts of it where I did kind of, they do a thing this season where I did kind of roll my eyes just a little bit. Like the eye roll was audible. You could hear like my eyes, like literally like the moisture in my eye sockets, like liquidating my eyes, like lubricating them as they're going from one side to the other. But there's a point where they actually like explain how Geralt becomes Geralt of Rivia. And I was like, well, okay. Like it wasn't bad, but it was just kind of like, it was one of those like, I was like, man, look, I was like, that's cool, but like, I don't give a shit. I was like, I don't care. I mean, because at the end of the day, he's just Geralt to me. I'm not, look, the only thing I'm going to call him outside of Geralt is G Money. That's all I'm like, or G Stacks. G Stacks, because Geralt stayed getting that paper.
That's right.
When I play
among
Witcher
other
3,
things.
Man, get that P.
Well, we have people listening. We don't know who's listening, so that's all I'll say. You know,
look, you know what, and this is my contribution. just in case if anyone didn't have the context. But no, I personally don't think that season 4 is bad. I don't think it's bad. I actually think season 4 is one of the better seasons, if not my favorite. Actually, no, I'll say it. It's my favorite season thus far. I think it's the season that makes, it's a season that has the least amount of problems. And, one thing I didn't talk about, and yeah, I guess, now is as good a time as any. This season actually has a villain who I think is the villain the show has needed for some time. There's a character played by Charlton Copley, of all people. I was like, man, Charlton Copley in this? Damn, they spending some money. Charlton Copley plays a character by the name of Leo Bonhart. Some of you, and some of you, if you only played the games, I could understand why a lot of people are kind of like, well, why should I give a fuck? It's because this is a character I think is only mentioned in the games, but he is large and in charge in the books. But for those who know, Leo Bonhart is a bounty hunter who specifically has a specialty in hunting witchers. He's not a witcher himself. He is, as far as I can tell, he is trademark regular man. And
his eyes. His eyes. It looks like he's a witcher if you look at his eye. Unless it's the resolution.
It's the lighting. Well, it's the lighting, really.
Okay, so those aren't cat eyes.
No.
Okay, got it. All right.
He's at least as far as I know. I don't. Matter of fact, he bristles at the idea of anyone even thinking he's a witcher.
Got it. Okay.
He doesn't particularly care for them. But yeah. You're right. You're right. Triple Dot. Chappie in this. Chappie in this season. Chappie out here catching bodies too. But no, his whole thing is that he goes after witchers. He even collects. You can kind of see right there. He's got the medallions. He's got the, like, instead of like having a necklace full of ears, he has a chain with all the medallions he's collected from the witchers that he has clapped.
Yeah, I can see now because that was Discord like comes down the resolution for everything. I'm looking at the site now, like, he's definitely not a witcher.
But now I will say, now Leo comes in kind of, I won't say late, but he comes in late enough that like it kind of feels like, man, I almost kind of wish they'd have kept this dude around like for the whole season. But like, when you watch the prequel movie, he is a part of that as well. So you get to get a little bit more of him, but like his storyline is more tied to Siri. That's like the only reason why I would let the Siri stuff slide, is because without her, you don't get him. But then again, at the same time, I would still say, put that motherfucker, Siri on her own shit for like a season. Give her like a Blood Origin style, like little 4, 5, 6. Because really, if you cut out Siri shit, it basically amounts to like 3 or 4, maybe 5 episodes anyway. So yeah, you take that shit. You can even rope in that fucking movie with it too, whatever, however you want to do it, and then you can still have some pretty good shit in there. But one thing that will be cool is seeing how Leo is gonna get down in the next season. Which is going to be pretty interesting. Leo's one of the type of dudes like you know how like when you watch anime, you get that season 2 villain. That season 2 villain's always a motherfucker because you're like, oh man, this dude, man, this season 2 villain, man, he working these folks.
Bad mofo. Yeah.
Leo is that season 2 villain. He's like, oh,
got it.
I don't know.
But with a hero, maybe through the power of friendship.
Right.
Dig down and do the thing that he should have done when he first met the guy, Right.
Well, and now that I've said that too, there is something that, like, once again, like, talking about that prequel. And I didn't think about it before, but like, it really is sitting there dangling in my face, is that there's a whole ass, like, if you kind of go back, and I guess this is where some rewatch value comes into play. If you watch that prequel and then go back and watch that, the last few episodes of season 4, you'll be like, oh, dude, they set that shit up They set that shit up. Just because there is another there's another character who you see who is a Witcher in that prequel. But yeah, it's good shit. It's good shit. Played by Dolph Lundgren of all people. I was like, damn, Dolph Lundgren out here. Yeah, Dolph Lundgren out here doing the damn thing.
You know
I was here for it.
Good for him.
But I will say, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. But yeah, I enjoyed this season a lot more. Like I said, more than I've enjoyed any previous season of The Witcher up to this point. Obviously, because I don't remember season 2, so yeah, that clearly is not
right. And I probably didn't watch it because there was something else during the show that I was like, because I don't. Okay, for those who haven't played the game, there's 2 opportunities to have to do the nasty, as they used to say. And that's Triss and what's the girl's name? Yeah, Yennefer.
Technically 3 if you count Kira.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kira Metz.
Well, I do both. So my ending included both of them telling me to fuck off, and they both leave. And so I'm like, wait a minute, where's Triss? Guess where Triss was in the show?
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't see season 2.
Oh, damn. Yeah, because I was going to say, I thought you, because that's Triss right there.
Right.
Yeah, that's Triss right there. Because I remember people being mad. That's what I actually, okay, you know what? I do remember that aspect of it, yeah. Because everyone got mad that Triss wasn't white.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone got mad.
They even gave her red hair. Like, calm down.
Well,
people.
and the thing is, the more you like, even in like the seasons that she's in, I mean, because she's in every season, from 2 on out. But like she, like honestly, sometimes I forget that she's not 100% white because she's just like, it's kind of like that shit they did with old girl from How to Train Your Dragon. It's like, man, if she goes outside. Or like if she stays from going outside for like a month, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know the difference.
Are literally their great-great-grandparents. Like,
yeah.
They have the 1-drop rule no matter what. How dare you not put a pure Aryan mother from the fatherland on this show? Like,
actually, I'm not gonna hold you.
She's only 87% white. Why would you put black people on the show?
Like, what was it we discovered was like a Dedecaroon? What was that? Was the doctor? What was it? Was it Dedecaroon?
Oh, that's yeah.
Or Hexadecaroon?
Yeah,
Hexadecaroon. Some bullshit. I mean, you know what? Okay, so right now, I am. I'm not gonna hold you. Yennefer and Triss, they are kind of slick annoying. I'm not gonna hold you. Not like in a bad way, but like it's one of those things where it's like they shit on Geralt like regularly. Like they always have something smart to say about Geralt, and it's like, and The Witcher, especially the third one, is one of those types of games where like it actually kind of punishes you for having a smart mouth. Because like I can't tell you how many times when I was playing Witcher 3 where I would see like a remark that was like a witty, like, snappy comeback, and then someone just kind of like either deadpans you or they like turn it back around on you, and it's like I don't like that. But no, so one thing I can tell you, and I know this from experience, Triss and Yennefer, if you romance either of those characters, the only thing that can break up that romance is messing with the other one. That's the only thing.
That's right.
You can sleep with Kira. You can go hook up with all kinds of hookers and whatnot at some of those brothels. Neither Yennefer nor Triss will care. And that's even with Kira. Even with Kira, they won't care. But if they find out that you are messing with the other one, it's a wrap. Which I thought was a very interesting choice. It's like, You would think any cheating, but apparently, I guess it's because they know that there's love involved.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. But
that's monogamous people don't really get it. You know, I don't get it.
Yeah,
but I understand it. Like if you're not monogamous, if you're consensual non-monogamy, then it's like, hey, well, think about it, right? Like, oh, you slept with so-and-so, you slept with so. Okay, cool. Did you have fun? You slept with my mom? I thought it was consensual non-monogamy. What are you talking about?
Like, what do you mean? It's like, nah,
It's not all the same. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I did the same thing though the first time around. Like I was like, oh, okay, well, I was like, the game doesn't really seem to, because when I was playing it, obviously the game had literally, like, I'm talking about like the day the game came out, and like I remember looking stuff up, and people were like early on, people were like, oh yeah, you can just do whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was messing around with both of them, and then when they got to that point where they shit on me because they found out, I was like, you know what? Good on them. I was like, good on them. I deserve that one. But like all the other shit, I was like, God damn. I was like, even it's all the slick shit that they say about, or they talk about Geralt before that, where I was like, okay,
right.
I was like, that's enough. That's enough of that. You know what? I'm gonna be I'm gonna just wander the wilderness and kill necrophages and griffins and dragons and drowners and whatever, because I was like, this is way less hazardous to Geralt's mental health.
Look, I'm making no secret how much I love the female form, the feminine form. And that's me now at 45. You know what I mean? Like my testosterone's been declining since 33. If you didn't know that, biology lesson. And I'm like that now. Can you imagine the way my brain was doing in Witcher 3? I was simped out. Like you guys are talking about how like, oh, they annoyed you and they were this. I was like, I don't remember any of that.
It's like, nah.
They were the best.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No, I'm gonna tell you what it was. It is actually, as Mike Manhattan just said. With Yennefer, it was this. This was the thing that kept annoying me, because she always kept reminding me of it, like, because the whole thing, they're like, oh, you were with, because that's another thing. Yennefer's not in the other two games, so like, but Triss is. Triss is in the first and the second game, but the way that it works is that Geralt did not have his memories during either of those games. So when you start 3 and he's like trying to get to Yennefer, and it's like, oh, well, she's like, oh, well, you've been, messing with that redhead heifer over there. But even though technically he lost his memories, he had no clue what the hell he was doing, she still brings it up. Like, it's one of those things, it's almost like a real relationship where, like, the husband cheats and the wife forgives him. And while,
he was blackout drunk, he didn't remember anything.
Right? but no, the thing is, and even though he deserves, a little bit of, like, man, you fucked up. But, like, it's one of those things, like, 20 years later, you're still together. And she's still reminding you about it.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. Oh, did you remember with that bitch?
That's right.
That's kind of what it feels like.
I've been on the other end of that, and I just gotta say, you deserve it. You deserve it. Because nobody ever puts that shoe on the other foot. Not to, I'm gonna fucking take a hard left in this conversation. Like, these motherfuckers out here straight up murdering women because they cheated. Murdering, like ending their entire lives, chopping them up, putting them in suitcases and throwing them off boats. That's a real true crime story.
Yeah, no, that's
right. And we're over here like, you bring it up 20 years later, like, well, at least she didn't kill you. Huh? Hey, come on.
Hey, dude.
You gotta look at the bright side.
And see, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I discovered something about myself last night when I was going back and playing through The Witcher 3. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm a nice person or not. Because the quests were like, old girl is missing, her husband's all like, oh, where's my wife? I don't know where she is. Da, 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 da. But like the wife's sister is like hanging around, and come to find out the dude's like a werewolf, and he accidentally killed his wife because his sister set the whole thing up or some bullshit.
This is in the game.
This is Witcher 3.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, wow, that sounds familiar. What is this from?
Yeah. I was the motherfucker who was like, yeah, let him kill the bitch.
Oh.
The sister. Because the sister.
Why? Why'd you make that?
Because the sister led the sister that is still alive led the sister that was married to the dude. She led him, or she had led her to the werewolf.
Oh, because she wanted him.
Yeah, because she wanted him. So because she used old excuse like, oh, I wanted it to scare her, so she would leave him so I could be with him because I don't care. He's a werewolf. And then
that's not being a bad person. That's you being a good person.
Yeah, no.
That's showing your heart. You have a good heart.
Well, no, what it was is because like when I clicked it, because I think the first time I played, I think I actually like told dude not to do it, but like this time around, I was like, nah, do that shit. And like the way Geralt's just like, shit, it just like walks off, like he literally pulls like the.
Wouldn't let that happen to me. Oh shit.
Though. He literally does that shit, and I was like, am I the bad guy? Nah, I'm good. Nah.
It's the children.
Yeah, in the world of The Witcher, like I kind of always think about it like it's kind of like Mass Effect. You can't really be a villain in Mass Effect. You could just be an asshole. Like,
Right.
Like, they do the whole like, oh, are you going to make a Paragon choice or are you going to make a Renegade choice? And I used to always hear people misrepresent Renegade as being evil. I mean, yeah, there are some evil things you could do when you make like Renegade choices, but for the most part,
especially at the end. That means a big deal.
Yeah. But like Renegade choices typically are just like, oh, well, you're just an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just an asshole.
Call her a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
we'll click that one.
What was at the time, and I didn't know this was going to happen, so it actually completely traumatized me. When you play Mass Effect 2 and the Renegade option comes up when you're talking to Jessica Chobot, and when you hit it, like Shepard just like cold cocks her and lays her the fuck out, and I was just like, oh,
okay.
Oh.
Sometimes. This doesn't happen to you. Like sometimes there's like shit that happens in the game. Like there are people, and I'm sure maybe some in this chat that are like, oh, I can't do XYZ because it makes me feel bad. I'm like, okay, I get that. That's not me. But sometimes they cross a line to where I'm like, I'm reloading that save. I can't do that. Real quick, the example, Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh.
Play the dark whatever.
Oh yeah, the Dark Urge.
Yeah, Dark Urge.
Mm-hmm.
Above the Druid camp, there's a squirrel. And it starts like chirping at you. If you have the animal speaking spell, basically just saying, get the fuck out of here. This is my tree, not your tree. And it's like a little humorous thing. If you have the Dark Urge, you can kick it.
Yep.
So me thinking nothing of it. Right, I'm an animal lover. It's a part of my whole broken brain thing. Look, I'm thinking like, boom, get out of here. Yeah, all cartoony. Yeah. No, this fucking game, you punt that motherfucker, and it zooms in and it flies and smacks against the fucking tree, and blood comes out, and I'm like, literally. Oh my god! Oh shit! And I'm like, I have to load a new save. I'm like. That never happened. It did not fucking happen.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
Run it back. Run it back.
Yeah, redo, can't do it.
Well,
so yeah, when games cross lines like that, I can't.
Yeah, no, I don't get jiggy with it, like, because I did the same thing that you're talking about. I kicked the squirrel, and when I saw what happened, I was like, oh.
Did you do the bird too? I couldn't. I already knew.
Yeah,
Did you pull his wings off or some shit, or like? Oh.
So because of the squirrel, anytime I had an interaction with an animal playing as the Dark Urge, I was like,
not doing it.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Mm-mm.
Dude,
nope.
I will drown.
Nope.
I will drown any cartoon baby they want me to, but I'm not kicking a damn squirrel.
I will say though, I had no mercy for Gale.
Oh, dude, wait! Did you pull him out of the portal?
I cut his hand off.
Yeah.
I cut his hand off. Yeah, and
not the first time around, but one of the playthroughs, I definitely let them off.
And there's and I will say, I think the only character I didn't like fuck over like completely was Karlach, and that took a great because. Yeah, because I can't. It was one of those things I was trying to do, like, and yeah, this is me. When I play games, have like morality systems. Sometimes I'll play like all good or mostly good, and then sometimes I'll be like, man, I want to kind of play the more like unscrupulous side of things, like I did a playthrough where I burnt the fucking grove down and took out everybody, even though it was, I think. Matter of fact, I was actually kind of glad they fixed this because the only reason I did is because I actually wanted to get Minthara. Because I was like, oh, Minthara. I was like, I want to get a drow on the team. And the thing is, when the game first came out, there was no way to recruit Minthara without doing the grove. Like, you had to.
Right. And you without being evil, period. She wouldn't, She wouldn't join you. Now, before they patched it in that you could, there were some people who found like workarounds where like, well, technically you can fight her, but like instead of killing her, it's a mod too. Yeah.
Well, they had a mod, but there was a way to do it without a mod where like if you didn't hit, like if your last hit was like with a closed fist, not with like a weapon, like you did like subdual damage, you would just knock her out and then you could come back and find her later. But then they actually, but then there was like this whole thing where they kind of would make it where, oh, well, if you do that, it can lead to like other bad stuff. Well, eventually they patched it to where like you can actually recruit her without like really any super serious consequences, which I was like, okay, fine, cool. Because I think they underestimated how much people actually, as much as you can like a cold-hearted bitch like Minthara, I think Larian underestimated how much people liked that guy, because I thought Minthara was cool. I mean,
well, you know why. Why most people,
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, it was the reverse cowgirl for me that won me over.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, of all of them, I'm gonna behave. Yeah, I wasn't gonna even say all that. I was just gonna say, all of them, she was the friendliest.
Yeah, she was the friendliest. She was the
she was a little acrobatic. You know.
Very generous, unselfish.
Generous, flexible.
I'm terrible. Anyway, that said.
Till Unit really hates when we talk about sex.
It's like sorry. Sorry. You know what? Yeah, someone brought it up. Infamous. That's another game that had a morality system that I will say.
Yes. Well, you know what's coming out 2026, right?
What's that?
Fable.
Oh yeah. See, Fable's always that weird one for me because like.
Oh, you didn't like the first one, the old ones, Xbox?
Oh, I didn't like that one.
I put in a lot of hours into that game, but it was because I accepted it for the goofiness. It was like a cartoon kind of thing. Yeah.
You know what it was? It wasn't even the goofiness for me. You know what it was? It was that whenever you leveled up, you got older. Like significantly older, and I was like, I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit.
Yeah,
I was like, why the fuck am I all like? Why do I look like fucking Gandalf the White right now? I was like, dude, this is whack.
Right.
I was like, no, let me age my shit down. But no, I in Infamous, which I actually thought Infamous did this. Infamous did this in a scummy way, though. I don't know if did you ever play Infamous 2?
I did.
Second Son, or not Second Son, but Infamous 2. Second
yes.
Son is something else. That's the third game. But yeah, Infamous 2, the one where they're not New Orleans.
I heard it's still a good game. I've been thinking about buying it.
Yeah, dude, Infamous is fantastic. Now, I will say, though, spoiler alert for a game that came out so many years ago. Infamous 2 will trick you. And what do I mean by that? So, Infamous has, similar to Mass Effect, a very color-coded morality system. Oh, your blue decisions are the good ones.
Right.
Red decisions are the bad ones. They even have 2 female characters in the game who are representative of your good and bad choices. But here is the thing that the game does at the end that is going to mess you up. The character that represents bad, if you side with them, you're actually going to be making good choices. You side with the character who normally represents good choices, you're going to make a bad choice. If you
like,
go
psych.
into that. Yeah. You gotta, because I remember Nyx. I don't remember the Quotey Fingers good character's name, but Nyx was a character who they set up as being like more villainous, or not want to say villainous, but just more of an anti-hero type character where like she always wanted you to do the thing like if you were that type of player where like, no, I'm a hero, I don't kill, she would hate you because she'd be like, no, do that shit. In that motherfucker. And then the other character, I forget her name, but like she was like, no, yeah, do what's right, do what's right. But then you get to the end of the game and then they flip flop and it's like, oh shit, that's wild. That's right. Kuo. That was her name. Thank you. Kuo. Now I remember. But yeah, I like that shit. The Infamous, honestly, both Infamous 1 and 2, really even Second Son, all 3 of those games still hold up. Honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why they never like went back to that.
Yeah, because they're just gonna redo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like they had like really cool, like, because what was it? The first Infamous game actually has a reference to the night Gwen Stacy died in it, where like you're forced to make a choice. Do you save your girlfriend or do you save the people, the innocent people who got drug into the bad guys, evil plan
girlfriend.
or whatever,
Easy.
and right. But then it's like, the way that they get you is that like, if you say, oh no, I'm going to save the people, then it's like, oh, well then shit, you just Gwen Stacy's your girlfriend. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll tell you. I don't know about y'all, but at least as far as look, if you all are ever tied to railroad tracks by a dastardly villain, and I have to save everybody in this chat or my wife, I hope your will is up to date. That's all I'm saying.
He's like, look, I don't know what to tell you, pimp.
Yeah,
but,
that do his part. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not ready.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know what? I gotta check some here. I wondered, is there, man, without paying for PlayStation Plus, I wonder if there's a way to play. Nah, there is a way. I know a way. Never mind. Let me be quiet. There's a way. There's a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
And I was sitting here, I was just thinking,
where
like,
there's fiber cable, there's a way.
There's a way. Yeah, exactly. Because I was sitting there like, I wonder if there's a way for me to play Infamous without like having to like reactivate my PlayStation Plus. Because I technically still have the games, but yeah, still, that's another story altogether.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I just don't have a play. I don't
even know what you're talking about.
I don't even know either, man. Man, honestly, I just be saying shit sometimes, man. I don't even fucking know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I will say this. To get back to old girl right here, I'll do whatever it takes. I will sail the 7 seas to get back to Nyx.
Man.
Right? Absolutely.
That's a memory.
Yeah, dude, that's a baddie right there. Kuo could never. But no, man, I really do want to get back to that Infamous 2. Yeah, that game was lit. Anyway, so I actually thought about doing this tonight. I think we'll do it a different night. I was romancing the idea of running through those absolute Batman comments, because there were some wild ones in there.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, I kind of want to save it for next week. I kind of want to save it for next week. We'll go through those, and because there was some people who had some opinions about me.
Yeah.
Dude, it was really weird because it was almost like a cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
Because there were people that, like, because I said the things I said that I wasn't a real black person. Or that I was they were basically like trying to say that, like, I was you acted like a tether or something. I was like, it was really weird because, like, the things didn't match. They didn't match.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to figure out, like, what did they see?
Yeah, well, it's like all because, like, I was criticizing Nazis and white supremacists and saying how. Yeah,
that's the part that doesn't make sense.
Like, it's like, and this is like, it is funny because I'm sure we'll see this guy when we go through it. But it was a guy, supposedly a black man. It might be digital blackface, but was like a whole.
That's always a good bet.
Whole Confederate flag wearing motherfucker. I was like, bruh, a black man wearing a Confederate flag? That's a choice.
Look, immediately off rip, you don't even have to breathe. I'm already ignoring you.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I mean, I see. I'm good.
Nah.
You know, I had somebody tell me. There's somebody on Threads was trying to tell me, like, BLM was a white movement, and they just pretended. I'm like,
what?
Did you go to any of the protests? Like, did you see the various organizations, like, and who they were led by throughout the country? What are you talking about? And of course, by the way, his avatar.
Oh God, what was it?
Was definitely a black dude. Now I scrolled through the timeline and I did see other pictures that match. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, bro, you're either a trash panda or you're a digital blackface, man. I don't know, but you're just wrong. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh yeah, no, that's 150 million%. Like, there's like, I'm sorry, there's just no way. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't want to.
Yeah, someone today's trying to say Zoran did 4 Yahtzee. Oh my God. These people are so dumb. And you know what? Not one of them can show a video like we do.
Well, no,
it's always a still photo.
They did it with because remember, they did that shit with AOC. They tried to say the AOC did a Nazi.
Like, she's like waving and then it's like, click. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Look,
oh, we got it. Look.
Yeah.
And it's like,
show me the video, dumb fuck.
You play the video, she's literally like waving her hand.
Yeah, she's just waving. Like, hey, guys, hey, what's going on?
And it's funny, too, because it's like, wait a minute. This makes no sense. If you're trying to say that Nazi good, but at the same time trying to defend when someone else is called out as being a Nazi, but by saying that, hey, this person over here is a Nazi, it's not going to hold up to scrutiny because these are conflicting ideas.
Yeah.
Like, which one is it? Is Nazi good or is Nazi bad? Because everything the energy that you try and say, oh, well, so and so is a Nazi, and it's like, well, wait a minute, you just defended a Nazi over here. So wait,
yeah,
yeah,
and not to mention that, and not to like so time out. So the people that actual goose-stepping, red-laced, skinhead Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that guy's not the Nazi. The guy who went to Germany and spoke at their Nazi convention, that's not the Nazi. But AOC, who hates Nazis and Nazis hate her, she's the Nazi because look at this salute that you caught in a still photo. All right. I mean, if that logic checks with you, I guess.
I mean, like I said, it makes no sense. Like it never holds up to scrutiny. It never, like anything it's the same thing. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene, like she's been doing like her hey, I'm different now tour. Right. But like,
smart, by the way. She sees a sinking ship. Smart. Oh, yeah. But I'm not falling for that shit.
No. Well, and the thing is, some people are falling for it, but it's like, or let me put it like this: the media is falling for it. Like mainstream media is falling for it. But
I've met people who's falling for that shit. Tucker Carlson. But go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, it was like the thing is, while she's saying all these right things that make sense, she's still going on social media and talking shit about Zoran Mamdani and other like black and brown people and talking about America first and even while she's claiming that the Republican Party is doing wrong by its people because of all the insurance and healthcare stuff, she's still talking about she's still glazing up Maha and all this other shit. So it's like look, I get it. This is kabuki theater. Yeah, this is kabuki theater. Like, don't try that shit with me. Like, and let's keep it a buck. The only reason she's doing this, I don't even think it has to do with the sinking ship. I actually think it has more to do with the fact that she wanted to run for Senate, and Trump said no.
So now she's hurt.
Yeah, she got hurt feelings.
She's a woman scorned. Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is. She's a like, and you know what? Honestly, use that shit. Like I think that you can make people like MTG useful idiots. I think you can. Like I'm not saying go hang out with the bitch and go.
But if she wants to vote your way, let her vote your way.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not saying we inviting her over to the D&D session. I'm not saying that we're gonna be playing Call of Duty together. None. I'm just saying if the motherfucker want to throw a vote a motherfucker's way on some progressive shit we doing, go ahead, let them vote, whatever. Because at the end of the day, ain't no skin off my back, one way or the other. Like she'll catch more heat for siding with an AOC or an Ilhan Omar or Rashida Tlaib than the other way around.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's exactly just, right.
So it's like, man, no, use the motherfuckers. Like I appreciated AOC putting putting MTG on blast because that was where I figured that shit out. Was AOC put up a video basically talking about that shit and why like this is all just a calculated play that none of this is real. But like it's the same. It's gonna be the same for a lot of them. There's gonna be some people that are gonna, in light of some things that have happened recently, they are going to start stepping over that way. And I'm not saying welcome. I'm not saying welcome the motherfuckers with open arms. But use them. Be like, no, you good right there. You stay right there. Yep. You like no. See, no, we don't want you on our side because you already on the inside. See, we want you to change
from the inside.
We want you to change them from the inside. You know what I'm saying? like, and Republicans, they're so fucking stupid. They'll be like, yeah,
I'll do that. Yeah,
that's smart.
John Stewart, let me tell you something. I'm calling it right now. I am not joking. This is not a joke. I'm calling it right now. And I've been meaning to make a video about this, but you know I am. I'm just like, we're just gonna stop pretending. All right. Look, JD Vance multiple times now has had to answer for his wife being Hindu.
Yep.
I know some of y'all are not familiar, like as much as I am anyway. We've all seen the crazy evangelical Christians. We've all seen the news videos of them praying and trying to anoint the voting building to ask God to bless us and protect us from the evil Democrats. We've all seen that. I've lived it. And let me tell you all something about these people. If he said, fuck Usha, I'm going to marry myself a white, blonde hair, blue-eyed, true Christian, they would all cheer.
Yep.
They would all love that shit. Even if it was an affair. You know, they'll say, at best, I'll be a little bit charitable. They'll go, well, that wasn't right. I'm not saying it was right. But it really is good that he's going to be with a Christian woman now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I guarantee you, a not small percentage of people, even MAGA, will go, that's not really marriage then. God's not going to God doesn't want you to marry a Hindu. That's not a real marriage. So to them, it wouldn't even be cheating.
No.
Because that marriage is null and void anyway. Just like they would look at I guarantee you, they look at his marriage the same way they look at gay marriage. It's not a real marriage.
Oh, yeah, no.
And so I'm telling you right fucking now, we're going to see it. I'm just calling it. I'm just going to say, I'm not going to even leave any doubt. I'm going to Alex Jones this shit. You're going to watch JD Vance I'm going to give two. Either divorce his wife and end up with Erica, or get caught fucking Erica and it'll be a scandal and then he'll leave his wife and end up with Erica. I'm telling you.
I just actually find it funny that, like, in the span of less than 6 months, Usha has aged considerably.
Yeah, she's sick. I think because she knows. She's seen it. She sees what we're seeing.
Yeah, no, she looking rough. Like, I'm not that guy that's gonna sit up here and try and like shame women for their looks. But I mean, let's keep it a buck. When JD was on the campaign trail, like, she looked like she was taking care of herself. She looked like she was, handling business. Like she was, had like a skincare routine and was getting her hair done regularly. Now that she is, now that she is, part of this, this whole, first and second lady, whatever debacle. Now she looks like she has been through hell.
Now, don't get it fucked up. Fuck Usha.
Oh yeah, fuck.
I don't give a fuck about her. She like, just like there's this thing that people do that they like. They don't realize it. You know, it's kind of like the I would have voted for Obama 3 times thing. Like the way that racist libs talk down to black and brown people and shit. We do that to women all the time, and it's like, yeah, there's obvious times where you're infantilizing women, treating them like they're stupid and stuff. Then there's shit like this where, like, dang, I know Melania has to be miserable. Girl, look at. Look, she won't even hold his hand. She probably hates him. I feel so bad for Usha. The way that you could see something's going on. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? These are the men they married and had children with and are sitting there staying married to them as they destroyed this country. There's a book that I read that really kind of like made it lock in for me, and it's called Sisters in Hate. Sisters in Hate, and it goes through, and it's a woman who writes it, and basically goes through all these interviews with other women who used to be neo-Nazis and in the KKK. And they were voluntarily in that role. They were in it. White women were a part of the slave system too back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, no. And do you know who Modi is? Modi is Indian Trump, maybe worse, actually. Right?
Facts.
How do you think he gets elected? Just because she's fucking brown doesn't mean that she's cool people. She's probably a fucking fascist too, and I bet you her family voted for Modi, you know what I mean, type shit, So, no, fuck Usha. I don't give a fuck about her. I hope she does get cheated on.
Honestly, she gonna mess around and get disappeared the same way old boy did. So,
Damn.
Yeah.
Give her the old Princess Diana treatment.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm just saying, man. JD
I'm not
Vance,
saying I want that. I'm just saying that's what's gonna happen.
Saying, that's what's,
I don't
no,
know,
100%. Yeah, no. But you are no less correct in your assessment of the situation, because like I always tell people, I think that people you have to you made the bed, you're gonna have to sleep in it, and and the way that things have been going lately, JD Vance always seems to be leaving moments before somebody dies. I'm just saying, it's too much of a coincidence. It's too much of a coincidence. Motherfucker's like, hey, man, I had a meeting with JD Vance. Next day, boom, dead.
Avery Smith, appreciate the super chat, and that's exactly right. Can you imagine how fucking humiliating that would be? The same JD Vance that defended the Nazi group chat and has a whole biracial family. He's definitely getting on with Kurt's wife just to cozy up to the far right. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
1,000%. That man looks at his wife like she's one of the good ones. Look,
that's 100% what it is. Yeah, no, it's 100%.
I'm proof that people can change radically. If I ever tell people my story and they're like, that seems a little far-fetched, I bet you still secretly a conservative. You know what I would say to that? That makes sense. I get it. Yeah. I don't know if I'd believe my story, right?
Right.
People change. So if this dude was like a regular racist, you know what I mean? The kind of racist that still would marry black or brown woman, but you know, they're different. I bet you he was dead at one time. That dude did a whole ass speech, not just defending the fucking white supremacist racist fucks, the young Republicans, not just that. He went and did a speech for the same group Elon Musk did. The fucking, well, I won't say literal, but the damn near Nazi party in fucking Germany right now, the AFT, whatever the fuck it's called. Like he spoke there. That guy's far right now. You know what I mean? I bet you he doesn't want to be with his wife anymore.
No, and he's also, like kind of like you were saying earlier, he also infantilized the people that were in that group chat. Because what was he saying? Oh, they're just young. He called them kids. Young kids. It's like, dude, these motherfuckers are like in their late 30s and early 40s. They're not kids. Right. Yeah, kids. These are grown ass people.
And while Trayvon Martin's a grown ass man who was scary enough to needed to be shot. Right.
Yeah, 100%. Also, shout out to Jay Keno with the 61 months. Goddamn, in the Blur Club Silvermine says, didn't they do that in season 1? I'm not 100% sure what is in reference to.
That was a delayed response from the dragon thing.
Well, no. Okay, the dragon thing. There you go. Bam. Got you. I knew it was related to The Witcher, but I couldn't remember what exact point we were talking about that would have been the season 1 thing. But yes, that actually makes a whole heap of a lot of sense. That said, I think that going forward from here, be very careful, with be very careful with the stuff that you allow people to get away with. Also, be very careful with the shit that you share, because I've caught some people doing this shit where I've seen people get outraged and pissed off about stuff that turned out to not be true. Shit that was like AI.
AI's getting fucking good. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. Well, it's like some of it
getting good.
It's like, it depends on what it is, but like some of it is actually getting scary good. Also be careful, be careful with your, I guess, like, I don't want to use the word outrage because it makes it sound like I'm trivializing it, but just the things that you let get to you, be very careful with that too, because that's kind of what people, that's what the administration actually wants. They want you to get frustrated, but they want you to get frustrated to the point that you stop caring, not that you do something about it. But I'm hopeful that because of some of the things that have happened in the past couple of days, the blue tsunami that came through, I hope that it continues, because The thing that I think is probably scarier to the Republican Party more than is anything else is that they kind of lost the demographics that won them the presidency. You know, like young men, and more specifically young men, black men as well, though they didn't really have as much of a handle on black men as they probably like advertised that they did. But yeah, all
with
those
regard to
other
the last election.
Yeah, with regards to the last election,
They didn't have any handle on them. Shit was a lie. I don't know, driven by conservative black men or just conservatives, period. But when the numbers came out, they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But what happened to the whole black men are starting to go big, and it happened again for Mamdani.
Yeah,
men these days, and the youth, they're getting more and more right wing. New York's like,
and it's like, no. Well, I mean, I can tell you where it was that was probably the nail in the coffin. In regards to Cuomo, was that I don't know if you saw this. He did an interview with Ebro in the morning, and Ebro basically confronted Cuomo about being endorsed by Trump, and because Cuomo was kind of talking cash money,
he wanted their votes.
Well, no, Cuomo was talking cash money about how like he was like the only person who keep Trump out of New York, and he was like, Trump just endorsed you,
right?
And then he got quiet. And then he hung up the phone.
That's right.
And it's like, all right. Well, if that wasn't the nail in the coffin, I don't know what is. And then also, I didn't catch this until I was watching Majority Report, but there was something that I don't remember the quote, but Zoran basically quoted Cuomo's dad.
Ooh.
In his speech after winning. Mm-hmm. But used it as a shot at Cuomo. I don't like I said I don't remember the exact quote, but it was let me see, I could probably find it. Let's see here. Yeah.
He did it to himself, Hadar. Yeah, he did it to himself.
He did.
Like, how do you lose the Democratic nomination in a heavy Democratic state,
dude,
and then go, you know what? I bet you I could win if I went independent. Everybody knows how many votes independents get. Mamdani got so many votes. They were begging Sawana, whatever, the Republican dude, Sativa, I think his name was, like,
Silva or whatever.
Cool.
Or Sliwa.
Quit the thing. Yeah. What? Stevia. That's what it was. That put the race. Mamdani won over half. Mamdani won the majority of New York fucking city. Even if old dude would have dropped out, Cuomo still would have lost. If Cuomo dropped out, Steve would have lost worse. Sistema, Steve, whatever.
Whatever the. Yeah, like I can't find the exact thing, but like, yeah, basically. Oh, here it is. He quoted Mario Cuomo, basically saying, basically, it was a shot across the bow because it was something that even like Cuomo himself could not actually like live up to. Like Andrew Cuomo couldn't live up to. But what was it, like something like, you campaign in poetry, I think is what it was, or something like that, or like
damn.
He was like he says you campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. It was basically what Mamdani said, but it was a direct quote from Cuomo's own fucking father.
I'm telling you, whatever team that he surrounded himself with, Mamdani surrounded himself with, whoever's writing his speeches, I'm sure, a lot of it is from him, but that's the way all politicians. There's a team that gets you prepared and sped up and all that, up to speed. Man, that's good. Can you imagine being out there and getting sniped with your dead dad's quote? That's wild.
Get fucked, motherfucker. Dude, got him. I was like, dude, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's the most New York shit you could do. That's the most New York shit you could fucking do. That's like the pettiest. That was some of the pettiest, most like he said it real polite too. He said it like stupid
as
polite.
he does with the smile.
Crazy.
The smile with the squinty eyes, and he's just
he's like,
like I love him, but if for a thought exercise, try for a second to imagine he hated you. And he was burning you,
dude.
I would probably be the fool to fight him, right?
Oh,
but everybody would just like you look like a crazy person now. I'm like, I know.
You don't see what he just did?
Did you see his smile? Did you see his smile in my face?
No, you know what it is? It's that shit in Superman. It's that shit in Superman with when he goes to go get the dog. He's like, "Where's the dog, Luther? Where's the dog?" He's like, "I don't know what dog you're talking about."
Yeah, smile in his
ugly
face.
Dog in a red coat.
Oh,
he's
man.
Like, you didn't just hear him. You just hear him. He just.
It was weird. See, and that's what I mean. That's why Superman is the best person, not a better person, the best person. Because if I was Superman, that would have been a hard clap. A literal one. And it would just put him in a boom, like, damn, now I don't know. And see, I'm not even saying this is a smart thing or a tough thing or a manly thing. Yeah. Because in both situations, in the first example, I look like a complete crazy person dumbass, right? And in the second example, I never get my dog back because I just killed the dude who smiled in my face. And I mean, oh, shit.
It's like, I never get this shit back.
I'm never
well, I mean, it's wild to me though, just that. Yeah, I mean, it was a cool thing to see, and also, you know, I hope that it actually inspires people. I actually hope it inspires people to step up and actually run for some shit because, it actually kind of slick. Like it even kind of gave me that itch where I was like, man, I should run for something. I can do better than these motherfuckers around here, man. Fuck all this bullshit. But then I'm like, nah, I'm
Georgia. Yeah, that's my problem. That's my problem.
Like,
I can't even make a goddamn video. I don't even have a job. Like, hey, just put out a couple videos a week. Maybe tomorrow.
Next week.
Talk about being a mayor. A mayor? Nah,
I'm good.
When he told me how long, he's like, hey, you know, thank you for being up with me. We got out here at 4 a.m. and we're out here at 7 p.m. Just that alone. Like, nah, you can keep that goddamn job. That's too damn long.
I don't know if you saw, but apparently he was campaigning the entire night before.
Yep.
At like all like the clubs, like specifically like the LGBTQ clubs, but like I think they said he was out till like 3-4 something in the morning or whatever, like just hanging with the peoples.
I honestly don't understand how they do it. Again, and I'm being dead ass. Like, let me tell you. Okay. I did election protection for Migrant Equity recently, 2 days ago. And, for the fucking elections, duh. Okay, anyways. and I don't go to bed till around, it's regular now, but maybe around 2 or 3, around there. I had to be at the first election site at 6:30. So I got about 3 hours of sleep that night. And when I tell you, I look like shit. Could not function. I'm like dizzy and eating dinner. I went to bed and crashed at 8 o'clock. How these motherfuckers come out like 9/11? Shit. Catch me after my nap. I have been up too long already. You know what I mean? Like, sir, we need you in the situation room. I only got like 6 hours of sleep last night. I need a quick nap. I'll be down there in a second. Just no way. I couldn't do it.
I know for a fact it couldn't be me. It would never be me. I could never. Also, just the simple fact that the hours I keep are not conducive to because I'm not changing. Exactly. My sleep schedule will forever be fucked up. So like I could never do it. Maybe I could like do like some city council shit or some shit like that. But like that's as
I don't even know how I did it in the military. Like in the military, I did that shit all the time, even just for training. You know, like they just like making you wake up, like doing stupid hours. But you do that shit to me now? If I get less than 7.5 hours of sleep, And even 7.5, I'll probably feel it a little bit. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of tired.
Right?
If I get less than 7.5, you would think I've been up for 3 days. I don't know what it is, but I'm not the man I used to be.
Half the man I used to be. Now I want to listen. Now I want to listen to some Stone Temple Pilots. That's
There you go.
Oh man, gone too soon, Scott.
Yep.
Gone too soon.
Yep.
But no, I got nothing else. We'll save the Absolute Batman annual stuff for next week. We'll do that. We'll kind of run through that. I think that'll be a nice little thought experiment. And if something else comes up, something else comes up too. I'm not really. Oh shit! You know what I just thought about? Almost said Batman. Badlands came out today. Predator Badlands. Might go check that out. Maybe talk about it.
Oh, yeah. It's a movie or series?
Yeah, movie.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Good. Yeah,
came out. It hit theaters. It should be out today because I've been seeing reviews going out. I'm actually thinking about taking the kiddo to go see it.
You know what? Have you seen Alien Earth? And did you liked it?
Yeah. Oh, I did finish it. I did finally finish it.
I want to watch that because me and my daughter have been planning to do that for a while. Okay, let's talk about what we thought of the show or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Badlands for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say because Alien Earth is only like I think 8 episodes. Give or take, something like that. Maybe. Yeah, it's like 8 episodes, I think. I liked it. I know some people didn't like the ending of it, but I actually was perfectly fine with it. I was actually perfectly fine with the ending. But yeah, it's I don't know. I think you'll dig it. It's definitely got that messaging in it that I felt a show like that should have. But yeah, we'll put. Here, look, you know what? Just so I don't forget, because it never fails. Whenever we do this shit, never fucking fails. When it comes time to talk about what we're going to do next week.
There was something we wanted to talk about this week. What was it? Oh, man, I forgot. I don't know what we're talking about.
Some bullshit. I don't know, man.
You know what we need to do? I think chat needs to start pulling their weight. And just do some of the work for us. What should we do?
Yeah, man, tell us.
What should we talk about? What do you all want to hear? What do you all want to BS about in the show? You know?
There you go. I wrote it down just in case. So there's that. Because I am gonna get back to working on my comic. I actually got a few pages done over the past few days. So kind of proud of myself right now. I feel like an adult. Very nice. I feel like a whole adult.
It's the next issue. I'm assuming.
Well, no, that's different. That one I'm gonna have Quinn do the second issue, and then we'll kind of go from there with that. Because he and I were kind of talking about some possibilities on how to handle anything after the second one. So we're gonna basically what I'm gonna do is I've kind of like retweaked it to where like I can kind of end the main thing in the next issue and then go from there. Which reminds me, I'm gonna start sending out. I gotta reach out to some people to send out some advanced review copy PDFs, and I was kind of debating how I wanted to handle it on this side of things, but. Because YouTube doesn't really have a way to do that, like that makes sense. But Patreon does. So I kind of feel bad giving one side one thing and not the other. So I'll have to revisit that. But what I'll do is just like, I'm probably just gonna do like a run through. Oh yeah, dairy. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I could make more people mad with my hot takes on Welcome to Dairy, because apparently I've made some people angry with me.
Really?
They'll be all right. Yeah, they'll be all right.
Do a read along of Das Capital. They're trying to ruin the show.
Wait, Das Capital? Wait, bro, what?
Wow, TJ. Why would you do that to us? Why would you do that to us?
What?
Political theory? Socialist theory?
Jesus.
And I can't. That's rougher. And I'm a socialist. I'm like, okay.
Like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm good.
Gotta have a foundation. I can do this.
Well, I can tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a foundation on what we're gonna do next week, and we'll be back. But don't forget, you guys can actually make suggestions about some of the things you want us to talk about. You can do that in the Discord. As a matter of fact, I think that's kind of what I want to do with that section. Is to make it a more of a, hey, what do you want us to talk about? What do you want us to take a peek at?
Real quick, one sentence. Go watch 2072.
Oh yeah, I saw you watching that yesterday.
That documentary, drama documentary.
Yeah.
Find it. I don't know where it actually lives. But find it.
Yes,
and,
please.
Is that a Netflix or Hulu?
It was
I don't
Netflix.
know.
Yeah, I think it was Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was
It's
Netflix.
just called 2072.
Yeah.
If you waited this long on the show and you're still here and you haven't bugged out yet, that means y'all are real ones. Find 2072 and watch it.
Or is it 2073?
2073, whatever it is.
Yeah, something.
2073.
Yeah.
It is.
So here's the thing, if you look up 2072,
good.
it'll pull up 2073. It'll do that too.
Yeah, that shit. I'll give you the quick premise. The future is fictional, but the reason the future is happening, they do like flashbacks. That's the documentary part because they're talking about what real shit that's happened that causes this fake future. Anyways,
no. No, I'm not gonna tell him myself. But no, basically, it was something that I looked into because it looked interesting to me.
Very good. It was very good.
But yeah, because I was like, it was funny too because I was like, so I don't know if you know this. This is a scary thing. I'll tell you offline. Because I'll give the game away. But no, that's it. You know what? Fuck it. That's the show. That's the show, y'all. That's it. I'm not going to stand on ceremony. We're going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out if you've not done so already. If you enjoyed anything that was going on here, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow along with us because, hey, we talk about stuff. I got nothing else. So wait, let me make sure. Did I? Yeah. I'm caught up in everything. So yeah. So for Robo of Left ACV, I'm the Blerd Without Fear. And you know what? So yeah, let's keep it on brand. Andrew Cuomo.
We coming for you, nigga!